Guys, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheat Fill, y'all. Welcome to you. It is Wheat Wednesday. We are so excited to bring you guys this live message, another session. You know what it is. This is your girl Live T here at Tears and Wheat Roll Show. You show enough, never know what you're gonna get, beloved. You just never know. We are a spiritual reader, a channeled messenger, you know what I mean, bringing messages from the spirit, from the alpha and the omega, beloved. Yes, they are here, they are present, and they're going to bring a message through us, a surrendered, willing vessel to be used as a messenger. Yes, the intelligence breathing, because the word lives in this day, beloved, and the spirit say it has something to say. So if you guys are into it, if you want to stick around, if you want to catch this read and stick around for the live, if you check in later, start it back from the beginning, beloved. Hashtag restart. But let's get it. You feel it? Yeah, I feel it. You feel it? I feel it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, let's get it, my wheat. Let's get it. Hey, get it, my wheat. Let's get it. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, yes! Let's get it. I feel great and amazing, and I pray you do too. Welcome, beloved. Welcome to you. I am getting the energy of blooming in the dark, being exactly what you need. That is the theme of today's reading. Have you ever needed something and you felt like every time you needed somebody or some resources or support, like nobody really was around, or they didn't get it, or they just didn't help you? Like, you could be the person that always helps others and support them and cheerlead, but when you need a cheerleader, you need help, you need support, it's like crickets. Like, where are they? We have experienced that a lot in our life. And oftentimes, people who have a heavy gift, a heavy purpose, something that you're being prepared to do, your destiny, beloved, you face those types of situations where when you need something, the resources up on the outside appear to be scarce. But what Spirit gave me today was that it was preparing us to be what we need. Yeah, it came the hard road, you know what I mean? Blooming in the dark, not always feeling supported, feeling like we had everything that we need to just blossom and grow and all of that great stuff. But what it did was, build us. You talking about tenacity and flexibility, having a resolve within self, determination, willpower. Hey, beloved, bless you, bless you, bless you. Yes, it is those moments that build us, right? And when Spirit gave us too, like, when you glow up and your fullness that day is there, you don't owe nobody nothing. Oh no. And it's not about being no kind of way or nothing like that, beloved. But it's so that you could give back this type of message and say, you know what? Those who are called to greatness, oftentimes other people see it. You know what I mean? They have they see your greatness and what you are called to be, and you face trials and tribulations, people who are envious, who are jealous, even if you ain't reached your fullness yet. They just don't. That opposition, those opposing forces, they be there because they want you to stop. They want you to give up. They want you to feel like you cannot do it, like what you have within you is just not enough. But the Spirit said, yes, it is. I am putting you in a position to bloom in the dark, beloved, like the lotus flower, something that is rare, something that blooms through adversity, and when it is in its fullness, beloved, it ain't gonna be a damn thing anybody could say to thee. I'm just saying, okay? We're gonna get a little bit of cards out. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for bringing this message. Spirit got a question for us. Bless you for everybody that is tapping in, beloved. Yes, I appreciate each and every one of you. The message is general. We are pulling on general energy. I'm tapped into this message that the Alpha and Omega is giving onto thee for the person that needs it. So, yeah. What are those things that make me feel good while I'm doing them? Yes. What is it that makes you feel good while you're doing it? For us, is this. We have other services and we love that too, but this right here is it for us. When I say This is what we would do all day long. If we couldn't do nothing else, this would be it. It makes us feel wonderful to be of service, beloved. So what is your service and what are you called to do? If your service is heavy and it is designed to be impactful, then you will most likely experience times where there is no other resource for you to depend on except for you. Digging into the source of you, your soul, the source of us living, to go inside, touching base with your highest self and pulling out your perseverance. I'm getting all of these characteristics that make a great leader, somebody who is designed to be impactful, right? And I'm definitely getting that for somebody's destiny, for somebody's calling. So if you are able to consider, what are the things that make you feel good while you're doing it? What is it something that could be of service? Not only does it make you feel good, but I feel like it helps others too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does. But what are the other things that also just make you feel good for the sake of you? Like to tap into that spirit of joy. One of the things we thought about today was, well, we talked about it with the spirit. The spirit was telling us, like, we were having conversation. And it was like, okay, what are some things that we always wanted, like in terms of being in our life, like developing, our service, developing our professionalism, our professional development, our spiritual development, our physical development, like never feeling like it's too late. It's not too late. We always have time to do the things that make us feel good for self, beloved. Digging into you. What gives you that sentiment of joy? And when you feel good, you will manifest from a place of goodness, right? And that's even if you are sitting in a place that you consider dark, not having a lot of support or even resources. There's some things that you can do that implements and really digs up and pulls up that spirit of joy so that you can continue. You can, keep yourself motivated and inspired is what I'm getting. Triumph is here, so I definitely feel like somebody is going to be successful. On the road, definitely a beloved, most wheat of the most high. God, it's almost like stuttering, like somebody may be nervous. Something is definitely heating up because I feel like it's heating up. You are timeless, see? You definitely still have time, beloved. You definitely still have time. And I also received a message today. Again, time is a construct, right? It talks about maturation and moving through space and growth and all that stuff. But I'm getting also the energy that the Most High God will restore you. We restore the time that the canker worms ate. So if you are in a place and you feel like maybe time is passing me and I don't have enough, in front of me to do what I want to do to reach my destiny, the things that make me feel good, the things that would be impactful. Spirit says, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You know what I mean? For those who believe, some people may not believe. I don't know. You know what I mean? And if they don't, then they definitely won't achieve whatever it is that they're looking for. It definitely requires a sense of belief. Not only belief in self, but a belief in your spirit to be able to tap into yourself, those characteristics, to grow through adversity, through the darkness, and become what it is that you need, right? One of the things we were thinking about was digital marketing. We get hit up all the time by people who like, we'll promote your channel, we'll get you subscribers, but we are a person that values organic growth. It's got to be authentic, it's got to be real. But then also, how do we become it? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, how do you become that resource? Does it mean that I need to learn something else? Right? Do I need to kind of study? Do I need to invest in that so that we can grow? Right? Yeah, that could definitely be it. So if you are looking to grow something, especially something that you feel good about, and you want to take that hobby, you want to take something that that you just, it's a craft, something like that, and you want to put it out there, you want to create entrepreneurship, you want to turn it into a business, then you may need to learn about that, beloved. You may need to become it. Maybe it's something that doesn't even exist. You know what I mean? Oh, your toes stink. Yeah, that's terrible. Kenneth, look, circle of life. Everything turns back around. But I feel like everything that you need is already here, beloved. It is. It is. Triumph. See? Success. Whatever you need to be successful is here. The truth, I feel like, is already built in you. But love letters also, tell yourself how much you love you. Does that make you feel good? Or do you want to be like, Kenneth, who's got stinky toes and want to come in spaces and just, be interrupted? But it's okay because, he helps out the algorithm. So come on, Kenneth, let it go. We definitely gonna let that energy go. Hey, Monica, bless you for tapping in. Another thing that we are getting is, again, people who need a certain resource, and you may, again, be somebody that is cheerleading for others, right? Thank you to the spirit for bringing back this energy, letting go of distractions and interruptions. Somebody may always find themselves supporting others, right? Supporting others, and putting that energy out there. But when you need to have support, it's almost like it's never there. And I feel like that space is designed to teach you, to grow something in you, so that you can be the thing that you are looking for, beloved. Again, we were just talking about the thought process or the need for digital marketing. We get hit up all the time by people who want us to pay them to market the channel, to bring in subscribers and viewers and stuff like that. But that's just not our bag. We would rather, continue to grow. And as we grow, right, professionally, spiritually, gift, and continue to, persevere and persist. I feel like the audience that is designed for us, the lot that we are assigned to, will come in, beloved, and it will be organic. But there's also ways that we can touch base in that skill set and grow ourselves. Like, instead of paying somebody else to do it, we can invest in that skill set and become it, to become that thing. Even if you are, creating something that doesn't necessarily exist yet, you have a wish, something to be fulfilled, something in the marketplace that you would like to, something that you would like to see in the marketplace. How do you develop it? How do you manufacture it? How do you find the resources to create it, right? How do you do that? And we definitely are feeling the energy of somebody being led to innovate, somebody being called to become the resource that they're seeking. I get also self-love with love letters, right? Oftentimes we look to our relationships to fulfill a certain thing. Somebody may be looking for validation of self. But are you able to be that for self first and foremost? What is your relationship with self like before you can call in another relationship? Love and light to you too, beloved. Thank you so much. Yes, love and light, right? Are you able to become that? And as you become it, you become a magnet and you attract it, right? So if you are a person that is struggling to do the things that make you feel good, to really step into that energy, you may feel like you're in the dark, but I feel like the spirit is growing you in that space of darkness. And your purpose, your destiny is wrapped around something that gives you a sentiment, an energy of joy, beloved. And from that space, you will attract everything. If you be the thing that you need, then you need nothing. And from a place of needing nothing is where we attract everything. Yes, strength. See, Spirit said it is calling out your strength, your ability to perseverance. It's a challenge. What does love mean to me? Right? That's the next question. And I definitely have that as a challenge, right? What does love mean to me? Is it just an emotion? Is it, a series of actions? For us, Spirit said love is light on voluntary escape. You are light. Your soul, your source, the source of you is light. And it is on a voluntary escape, like a visit here in the 3D on this earth plane on Gaia. And we are learning, we are not only experiencing life, sensuality. I can see, the senses. I can see, I can smell, I can taste, I can hear. I can still feel sensation and closeness, emotions, right? I can do all of that in a connected space, circle of life. Like Spirit already said, we can experience that circle of life, right? But in that, we are to feel good. We are to have a spirit of joy. We are to experience joy. Is it always gonna be, things going on, life gonna be life? And absolutely. And you may for some feel like they're alone. They're in the dark. Like I'm a cheerleader. I'm a person that gives out good energy and I'm always there to support others. But then there's nobody that's really there to support me. How do you hold on to your happiness and to your own internal joy, all while feeling alone, isolated, right? I'm feeling prayer. I'm feeling spiritual strength, but I feel like it is growing something in you, beloved, so that you can do something magnificent. Oftentimes, those who are set aside, right, who experience these I hear droughts and periods of isolation, it is preparing you for something amazing, right? But the trick to it is not to get stuck in the darkness, not to get lost. Can you hold on to self while you are growing in the dark? Can you develop and be the thing that you need while you're going through this space week? Because you may be the one that's called to be isolated, to feel it in this way, so that you could create something that fills that space. That is what I was getting. Oh, wow. Bless you. Look at that, Monica. Look at that. Yes. And I believe that. That's what the Spirit gave us. See, transformation. See, and I'm feeling all of that darkness, but her light is still emanating out, right? You may be a person that can go into a dark space and pull in all of that darkness and emit light. Can you transform it, right? Can you step into that Lilith gift? Not nothing that's demonizing Lilith, because that's not it. But her gift was to be able to take darkness and transmute it into light. So what if you are called to dark places? You can absorb that energy and you can emit light. You can push out happiness using the darkness. Isolated spaces, things that are heavy, right? Going through situations where you don't have the level of support that you see freely given to others, or you freely give on to others. It's not made available to you, but it's by design, beloved. The Most High God is using that situation to grow you so that you can do this. You can transmute darkness and transmit light, beloved. Yes. Anything else in here? Spirit saying now. Chakras. Whew, that was heavy. You know what? It's a learning, right? That's iterations. I keep trying and you feel like you're failing, but you're not. Think about how you learn from each one of those attempts, right? A person doesn't learn to ride a bike overnight. How many times do they try to learn how to balance, how to hold themselves and pedal, work the brakes and all this stuff? Before you know it, you get to a place where you are riding and you can do no hands with that thing, right? And when they say once you learn how to ride a bike, you never forget. It just takes practice to get back at it. That's exactly it. Mistakes are built into success. That is the formula. The only way that you will not see success is if you quit, beloved. And nothing beats a failure but a try. So if you keep trying, it's going to happen. It's gonna happen. You will perfect that thing, and before you know it, you're gonna be looking like I had to do it. I had to get it out the mud, beloved, and I did it on my own. I kept going, I kept persisting, and now look at it. And you will be testifying to others so that they can do it too. Joy. That's what Spirit said. Joy. What brings you joy? What brings you a sense of happiness? Yes, beloved. Hey, sis. Hey, welcome. Bless you for tapping in. Wishing you all the best and the highest. Absolutely, forgiveness is here. Somebody may need to be comforted. But that's what I'm getting. Like, can you forgive those who don't comfort. Yeah. Who can issue forgiveness to somebody who didn't comfort them, that didn't give them the resources, that didn't give them the support that they needed, that left them in the dark and feeling isolated? See, unforgiveness bogs down our heart space. It bogs down your chakras, right? It keeps you from feeling this sentiment of joy, right? It prevents us from manifesting from a place of joy. And we end up manifesting more situations that make us feel isolated. If you are able to be that which you need, right, the love of your life, could you be the love of your life and experience that joy within? It wouldn't matter who was with you, who came and who left. You still with you, right? But if you hold unforgiveness and bitterness in your heart, beloved, then that is what you will call in others who are mirroring that type of energy. So issue forgiveness. It is not for them that you forgive. It is for self. Perception. It's all about how you see it. It's all about how you see it. Bless you, sis. I appreciate you. It's all about how you see it. And I see a jewel here, the jewel of wisdom, right? The jewel of wisdom. I see green for heart chakra, like your heart is a jewel. I see butterflies for transformation, right? Definitely transformation is here. Definitely. Yeah, instincts and empaths. See, somebody may be at a blockage. You know what I mean? They may have a blockage. And I feel like the spirit is causing you to use your instincts. See, confusion. It may be even confusing on how to really trust your instincts. You know, like how do I trust what I feel? How do I trust my gut? You know what I mean? And it may be making somebody stuck, complacent, not able to move, right? But I feel like the spirit is sending somebody on a journey. It could be to welcome your inner child, for some, a journey with them. It could be, you know, just remembering the fact that you want to be welcomed in, like that's a need. But can you welcome and honor self? Welcome and honor self. Can you accept you wholly, beloved? Maybe there are parts of you that are still in that proverbial darkness, right? And you may need to understand, how do I go in there and reconcile and bring all the pieces of me back together? A sense of wholeness, a sense of being completeness. No matter what's happening on the outside, my outside environment, inside, I'm whole and complete. One thing about feeling isolated and in the dark and understanding how to garner strength from that space to bloom in the darkness, beloved, is that's where everything that we manifest begins. It begins in the spirit. It's in the inside of you, beloved, right? And if you could think about yourself as your own greatest wish fulfillment, like your destiny, like to grow you, to develop, to be like the biggest, best you can be. Sometimes the spirit calls you into isolation, right? So that you could develop by yourself without the influence of others, so that you can learn how to trust your instincts. You can learn how to see things differently. You can purge yourself of the emotions of unforgiveness, right? You can step into that spirit of joy. You can experience the triumph. You can see how you fit in this whole cycle of things, this grand big cycle, how you could affect it, how you could impact it by tapping into something that you feel like may have been lacking. How do you become it? How do you manifest it? Again, if it starts in the dark, beloved, and your purpose is huge, you could be called to darkness, so that you could take that energy and create light, something big, something major. Higher self speaking. I'm feeling somebody has a very big gift. Look, expect the unexpected is here. And I'm definitely getting something coming down from the spirit, right? Expect the unexpected. I'm feeling like as you are in this dark space, You're going to develop something that you never even expected. You're going to learn something about you. The Spirit is going to give something to you that you never even expected. Look, again, prayer, and Spirit called out prayer. Yes. Spirit called out prayer. And listen, it wants you to listen. Like while you are in this space, can you pray and can you listen? Meditate, pray, however you touch base in the spirit. But listen to what they're telling you. Listen to how they are developing you. Not only to fill a gap, to take some sort of darkness and create light from it, but how you are being developed in the dark, pulling out a sense of spiritual strength and perseverance and flexibility that you didn't even know existed. Which one? This one. This. Okay. I had to make sure I'm asking, this one for real, because this is haters exposed. Ooh. See, and we talked about that. See, somebody that could have a very big destiny, whatever it is that you are here to do, to create, to affect this cycle of life, beloved, haters are going to they're going to be assigned to you. Relationships are assigned. You're going to have opposition, opposing forces assigned to you. But they are there to help grow you. Right, that darkness does something for us. It helps us learn lessons. It teaches us something about self. As long as you don't allow these envious, jealous folks make you quit. Don't do it, because I definitely feel like somebody is isolated. It's people in relationships in your life. Some of these people are envious. They are jealous. They are haters. And they are designed to be that. Haters gonna hate. That's their job, beloved. Look. See? Your closest friends. It could be people that's close to you that could see something on you. They see you developing. They know something about you is different. The Spirit made them your frenemies for a reason, beloved. Can you recognize it? Can you put up boundaries? Can you do what you need to do, even if that means getting them folks away from me? That's what Spirit said. Venus retrograde. Ooh, dealing with insecurities, right? Appearance, body image, worthiness, relationships, sexuality, right? And I'm feeling like people that are close to you can see something on you, but these people are assigned to you so that you could deal with what's within you. So, if you have any issues with any insecurities, because acceptance is here, accepting your whole self, that's root chakra energy. That speaks to some sort of insecurity. And we see balancing yourself out with the justice. So, these relationships could have caused you to balance out you. Like, okay, look, I'm good with self, I'm secure, I'm confident, but the relationships, these haters around you could be teaching you that. To put up some sort of boundary, even if it's around self, and be like, nah, I'm worth more than that. I accept all of me. It wouldn't even matter. See, I feel like you gave a part of you, right? Cutting out a slice of that pie, but what's left is still good. Somebody might feel like it's something missing, but it's not, beloved. Copycat energy. Look, trying to be just like you in everything that you do. See, they see something on you. They do. And that's why haters exist in this way. Envious and jealousy. It's because they see something on you weak that, look, you be gifted. Something different, okay? Like, spiritual gifts and something that you're supposed to put out that's absolutely magnificent, like a calling over your life, like your destiny is huge. One, you could spend a whole lifetime feeling isolated away from other people because they don't see things the way that you see it. They don't feel it the way that you feel it. You are called to feel things and see things in a different way, perception. But there's wisdom in that. And you are being developed in the darkness, blooming in the dark, in isolation, learning how to become everything that you need, that sense of stability. And people around you, they can see it. Do you understand that some people just can't do that? They have to have a crowd. They got to have an entourage in order to stand on their own 2 feet. That's not confidence. That's not security. But then they will want to emulate you, beloved, and try to figure out how can they stand in the darkness? How can they persevere through all the negativity that has been persisting and over them that they have been experiencing, and they keep coming out better, stronger, and nothing stops them. They just keep going, and they just keep growing, they keep developing, they keep elevating. How do they do it? And they will want to try and copy it, emulate it, but they'll never tell you. They'll never tell you. Thank you to the Most High God for bringing this message. I know it started choppy, y'all. This started slow like that old school Crisco. But when the Alpha and Omega get that out the can and into the pan, they turn the heat up, we get to cook it. All right? Come on in here. Look. Recharge your energy. Distance yourself and take a break. You may need to pamper yourself, indulge, do the things that make you happy. I can't make it up. I gotta get this card, man. We get it? Yes. Thank you to the Most High God. It's stuck. What did I say? Do the things that make you happy, right? This is the question we had, the first card out. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel happy? How do you pour that energy into self so that you can continue to experience this? A sentiment of joy. Even when it ain't nobody around, beloved. Even when you know it's people that's envious and jealous. Even when you feel isolated and it ain't nobody around to support you. Even when you going through the trials and tribulations to being everything that you always needed and wanted. Gotta pull it out of self. Blooming in the dark. Transmuting that negative energy and pushing out light. How are you taking care of you? I'm not for sure, beloved, about your question. This is a general reading. Bless you. Wishing you the best. Wishing you the best. Anything else in here, Spirit say no. We got Mercury retrograde, delays, problems, interruptions with transportation and communication. They'll claim I did it first, knowing damn well they was inspired by you. Come on now with it. So we got retrograde all over the place. Yeah, problems with making important life changes, future benefits, expansion, abundance, and prosperity. Come on now, let's get it. Bless you. Look at that. Copycat energy, right? We talked about this copycat. They ain't gonna tell you that they watching you, but they do. And they want to figure out, how can they do that? How can I be just like you? They might even be claiming, I did it first, knowing damn well that they copying you. Haters. But that's their job. If the Most High God hired them to be a hater, why would we be like, you know what, you can't do your job? Because if the Most High God hired you, who gonna fire you? I can't fire them from being a hater. I can't make them not hate. I can't make them not be envious, not be jealous, not to hold grudges. But what does it do for the weak, beloved? You let it edify you. I'm gonna be great despite you. And at the end of the day, they gonna copy you. They gonna copy you, and they ain't gonna tell you. They ain't gonna tell you. They ain't supposed to. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. I know what the Spirit said. Spirit said that's their job. That's their job. And I hired them to do that job. I hired them to pressure you. I hired them to hate on you. I hired them to be envious and jealous of you. I hired them to isolate you. Why? Because I needed you to bloom in the dark. I needed you to grow. I needed you to pour out something that I put down deep inside of you so that you can do what I sent you to do. Let's get it. This one. We're going to get some Rebel to Roll, and then this lunchtime message going to be pretty much wrapped up, beloved, because we got to go get back to the other professional service, okay? Which one, beloved? Thank you to this one. All right. Spirit say, where the fuck is your sense of humor? Laugh at these. You know what I'm saying. Laugh. That's what Spirit said. Spirit say laugh. Laugh at them. You think you stopping something, you and they ain't stopping nothing. If anything, that pressure is what makes diamonds, beloved. Diamonds. It don't come out of just sitting around in the sun and just this, that, and they got the light and all the resources. No, that shit come from pressure. Okay? They got the dig, they got the mine for gold. Okay? It is buried beneath. It is developing in the darkness. And it is everything that it needs. A diamond don't need nothing else but the pressure that make it. And that's it. Feeling isolated, surrounded by jealous and envious ass people hating. That's that pressure, beloved. They can see that you developing into a whole diamond. Diamond in a rough energy. Detox. You around a whole bunch of shit. Do something. Vacation, right? So that you can get back to your happiness, your joy. Continuing to feed self. Drink a smoothie. Unfriend that asshole. Throw some shit out. See? See? That's what Spirit said. If you got people around you, boundaries that you know don't mean you know motherfucking good, no way. Why keep that hater ass energy in your space? It could be a way for you to practice them boundaries. You fucking blow up and grow up and glow up and all that shit. You gonna learn how to tell people no, get up out my biz. You can't be in my circle. I don't need no entourage, beloved. I'm good all by myself. That's what Spirit said. Drink a smoothie and look, can't make it up. Can't. Spirit said let that shit go. What? Let it go. It already said forgive, forgiveness is already down here, beloved. Same two cards. Pull it out. One more again, just so y'all can see that the Spirit is not playing. That's both of them cards is right here. Let that shit go. Shame, regret, guilt, those are just bullshit. Yeah, you may have given yourself away to other people, slices and pieces of you. We accept it. You know, people fuck over us. They leave us isolated. They do bullshit. You give out to other people. They don't give it back to you. They don't support you. And none of that shit. We accept it. But forgive for the sake of self, not for them. You can forgive. Let that shit go. Right? Clear up your heart space. Make room for your joy, for your peace, for your happiness. Yeah, you could feel isolated, but the Spirit did it on purpose, beloved. On purpose. So that it could develop you. Putting that pressure on you. Diving in the rough energy. Shit. Don't worry about it. Everything works out. What is that behind that? Balance. But isolation. The Spirit could change you. This suit is old, but it's a new one right here. Changing you into something that you never even thought would be you. And when you come out, the only person that you owe is the Spirit in you. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Tears and We Tarot show, where you show enough, never know what you're going to get. Beloved, it can start slow. We get to cooking when we get this Crisco out the pan and into the can. The Alpha and Omega are here. They're the ones that bring the message. It ain't known to us, beloved. It is just not. It's not. Okay? They called us to be the infinite intelligence breathing. The same as thee. It's a word written in you. And it's going to express itself. Wondering why you're going through? Because what's been called upon you needs to be prepared. So you in the darkness, so that you could bloom to the next now. I love you. I love you. I love you. Ashe.